But a coach and a therapist are going to deal with feelings different. So if I've got a coaching client who comes in and says, oh my gosh, I cannot stand working with Jack. I'm never working with him. He's driving me crazy. That's it. As a coach, I might say, well, let me do it from a point of view of a therapist. As a therapist, I might say, well, those really strong feelings you're having about your coworker, in what way do they remind you of some feelings of other key people in your life? So a very fair question for a therapist to ask. Maybe there's some unfinished business they're projecting onto their coworkers. It'd be a fine question for a therapist to ask. As a coach, I'm not usually going to ask that. Instead, I might say, well, we still have half an hour left in our meeting. The reality is I know you share an office, with this person. It seems to me you certainly are going to come in contact with them more. What about we use some of our time to brainstorm practical techniques to help manage that relationship better? So we use feelings just in a different way. In terms of therapy, I never asked any of my therapy clients about creating a strategic life plan, right? Well, in coaching, we talk about that all the time. I probably should have done that more with my therapy clients. So in therapy, some therapists are going to talk a little more about transference. Coaches don't usually do that at all, although there are many different kinds of coaches. That would be a rare thing, I think, for a coach to get into. The idea is that coaches ask a lot of inquiry questions. We ask a lot of questions. A therapist very often uses a little more of an expert hat.